What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Shiny Shuriken stream. I tell ya, life is difficult. Here we are. We're live, I guess. Sorry about that. I apologize. Like 45 minutes of just straight technical difficulties. I was literally like perfectly set up to just click start. And I got like a black screen from OBS, and I don't know, I couldn't get it to work, so and now it says like weird stuff. It doesn't say. What is this now? Oh gosh. Okay. Does it say I'm live? Okay. Lord. I tell you what, guys, I'm so sorry about that. God. It's frustrating. Nothing fancy that fixed it. I literally just closed and reopened my window like 40 times. Bro, YouTube is way too needy. Alright. Here we are. What's up, Barry? What's up, Zygarde? Fish King, Barry, Arts, Andre, California, Braden, Bredenian, Octavio, Anthony. What's up, everybody? And of course, the minute I say I'm done, I'm just like sitting there. Like, let me just tell you guys, I was closing it and reopening it out of frustration. I was just like, and it just worked. So that just makes me even more upset that it was like something, I don't even know what it was. I can't even tell you what it was. And OBS, or not OBS, but YouTube keeps telling me that I'm freaking live for viewer battles, and okay. Alright. Hi, listeners. Cats knew I needed to have some good vibes. I ended up having to work late, and I literally, like, I'm gonna shut my sub count off because that flashing is super annoying. I'm gonna have to delete that. Find a new live counter. Alright, let's go hunt some Grookey. What did Barry delete? Had some problems. I did have some problems. How was your Taco Bell last night? It was delicious. It was very, very good. Oh, well, how's everybody doing tonight? Am I gonna do battles today? No, I'm just gonna hunt some Grookey and chill and relax. What are you guys doing? Rosie? Weird cat. Get Grass Monkey number 27? You're gonna shiny race me? Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put these 2 eggs in our party, and we've gotta fill up some eggs. So I need Patrice to really get on her game. Hey, Bredenian, I'm glad to hear that you're doing well. I was like super close to, I was like looking at OBS message boards to see what I was like doing wrong. Yeah, my work, honestly, that's why we're late tonight is, I mean, I set the later start because I had work, and I ended up working right up until I was going to click go live, and I closed up my work laptop. And Then I got the black screen of death. Just finished a playthrough of Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Hey, that's really cool, Andre. What kind of a playthrough did you do? Just like a regular one, or did you do like a Nuzlocke or something? I haven't even been able to see the recap video. What's up, Shade? Welcome. Howdy doody, mate. Fuzzy Stingray, what's up? How's it going? True meaning of life? Hanging out with me? No howdy doody. I know. It's kind of, blue screen is coming back, but with a new coat of paint. How do you make a guy around your game what we are seeing? Good, going good. How about you? Well, I had some problems. OBS was being a little bit of a turd. But we're doing alright. Thanks for asking. Regular right now. Oh. Like a gooey. I was like, are you misspelling guy? So you must mean like all of my stuff? Like my sub goal, counters, that kind of stuff? Regular right now, I am battling Getsus for the Team Rocket event. I like the Team Rocket event. That was kind of fun how they brought back all the old... You can DM me about it, Fish King. Are you in the Discord? Okay, I had all these like OBS issues, and now OBS is like running like really, really well for some reason. It's trying to be nice and say it's sorry. Yeah, go ahead and just DM me, Fish King, and yeah, I'll chat with you about it. I'm happy to help out. Are we allowed to @ you in the Discord? Absolutely. Just don't @ everyone, because people get pissed about that one. I checked the settings of like the roles, and it says that like just basic members aren't supposed to be able to @ everyone, but yet they still can. So I don't really know. I don't get it. Another technical difficulty. Yeah, you can @ me in the Discord for sure. If you guys ever get awesome shinies, you should always @ me. Yo, I'm always up for getting some direct messages for some dope shinies. Just finished my draft today also. Like, you finished up the drafting of your team, or did you have a draft battle, Andre? You started YouTube before. Want to do it again, so I need some tips. Yeah, feel free to DM me. You have a ton of shinies. I like the sound of that. Come here, Rosie. Come here, Rosikins. Oh, look at the Rosikins. Look at the Floofy Floofster. Hello, Floofy Floofster. Finish the draft picks. Cool. You're in the same league with like Egg and Double and stuff, aren't you? Like Zakari, however you say his name. Some are hacked, but only ones like Shiny Volcanion. I just gave away a Shiny Hoopa and Shiny Deoxys. I have some hacked ones. I don't ever use them. What was I gonna say? Yeah, always go ahead and just @ me. I mean, for cool shinies, not hack shinies. You can @ Amoonguss for those. I think it's like if you get like a cool shiny hunt and you get your shiny mark, let me know. What's Harry Darth Nicholas? Whatever he wants to be called. He got a pretty dope shiny today. He got a rare mark Miltank. That was pretty cool. Random encounter too. That's pretty sweet. That's a good shiny. I wish he was here. Harry, if you see this, we miss you. Actually, I should just like add the Discord here. Sorry for the extra ping for everybody who's already here. I've had random eggs be shiny. I just got a webcam for YouTube. Okay, I'm getting a lot of messages. What am I looking at? What am I looking at? Most I didn't get myself. It's alright. It's a ton of Lunala. I actually really want to get a new high-end camera. Obviously that's a big commitment. Discord? Exclamation mark Discord in the chat. Bad luck if you want to join the Discord. Hey Fish King, I'll hit you up after the stream, right? Cloned him for trade bait. I used to, like way back when I started, I used to do what was it called? Wonder trade hunting. It was Wonder Trade, right? Now it's surprise trade. So yeah, I used to do Wonder Trade hunting. And then I did GTS hunting, where I took all the things I found, hunted down shiny Pokemon through the GTS. And then I got into real shiny hunting. Hey, boonies! Baboons! You already almost have 500 started in 2020. That's impressive. Thank you. It's a lot of work. Hi, Izzy. We got it. I fixed it. I didn't really, though. All I did was turn it on and off. I don't even know how I fixed it, to be frank. Actually, I'm back. Oh, hi, boonies. Look at the boons. Don't sit on the keyboard. Hi. Cats need some attention, apparently. That's what I always do. Well, and I tried it right away. I turned it off and on. And then I disconnected my link source, reconnected it, and then I deleted my source altogether, recreated it. And then I turned it off and on again. I actually unplugged and plugged the capture card back in. And then I ended up going over to a different, what would you call OBS? Streaming software. I went over to my other streaming software, the Elgato stock brand. And I saw that there wasn't a capture card issue, so I was like, okay, so it's gotta be something with OBS. Couldn't figure it out, and then after I said I had to cancel the stream, I was frustrated, so I was just turning the stream on and off, or I was opening OBS and closing it repeatedly. And after 15 times, it worked. I still don't know what I did. Mungus want hack Pokemon. I know how to, but I don't want to do it that much. The second monkey is for a non-Gmax version and to have additional sets for my draft league. I really wanted to hunt Honedge to get Dewblade for my SRL draft. get that. They're not out there. I already have the 500 battled, so I was gonna go do that, but that was what I was hoping to do tonight. But then I saw that I couldn't, so I was gonna like schedule. Like I was trying to be like so on top of stuff because I ended up having to work late. Oh yeah, Larvesta would be a good one. I'll hunt that at some point. Draft League teams take away from my desired shiny hunts. Oh, this is a good boonies tonight. Boonies. She's just sitting here purring. It's also another reason I want to get a new camera so I can kind of like move it. Because I can't really move this. I can kind of angle. Oh. Chill, chill, chill. Oh, that freaked her out. She's no longer laying down. Hey, Sleepy. It's easier for me to sleep. I appreciate that you have it on. I'm glad that you find me soothing. You guys, make sure you smash that like button. Show some love for OBS and its rudeness to our night tonight. Alright, we got some eggs going here. I have to find my egg count. I don't know where I'm at. Boonies. What you doing other than blocking my light? She's like, I don't care about your light. Ah, she's just perfectly in the way. Oh, boonies. People really dislike hack shinies, and I get why, but also some hack shinies are really valuable. They are. Monsieur Shade had the mistaken moment of thinking that we weren't friends. All because I said that, what did I say? It was like, I was like, it's Shade, so. And I meant that because Shade was trying to cook up some hilarious prep. Going real deep. Do you have Isle of Armor? What do you mean? Yeah, I have Isle of Armor. We did a 100-hour Isle of Armor marathon. He made a marathon out of it after all. That's right. Oh, yeah. Your dog is having a bad dream? You should wake it up and give it a hug. So I do need to start announcing this more. When I hit 500 subs, you guys, we are going to have some special giveaways. We're going to be doing some gift card giveaways. We're going to have some gift cards to the eShop. So I'll be giving out the codes to the gift cards via DM on Discord. So you do have to have Discord to get the to win it. We're going to have a nice big 500 sub celebration. I was thinking about actually setting a stream, getting all the promotion going, and then hitting 500 in the stream. Whereas I usually wait until I hit that to have the celebration stream. Bredenyan. It was Bredenyan, but I changed it to Yan because we got to keep that ON at the end. How much are we talking? 5,000. Barry, why are you sad? Shiny Charizard GX giveaway? Yeah, let me give you my most valuable piece of Pokemon memorabilia. I would give away this shiny Rayquaza. I do have two of them. Hold on, wait. Because bad luck is here, let me just show. Okay, so here you go. tin. Normal looking tin. Okay. Oh, God. Hold on. Wait for it. This is my... This is all of my duplicate, reverse hollows, anything. Here's a bunch of promo GXs. Here you go, there's the full art birds. There's 2 of the full art rainbow birds. There's some of the secret rares from Unified Minds. Tons of GXs, tons of extra hollows. I have so many extras, and I was going to sell all these. This one's kind of fun. I do like my flying Pikachu. Oh yeah, here's some new ones. Here's the VMAX Snorlax. More Pico and Regirock. Oh, VMAX Morpeko, which we don't even have. Stonejourner. I got a bunch. These are all for... I'm going to take them in, sell them, trade them off for cards, more cards. Selling them for more cards. That's what we do. There is a surfing Pikachu, yeah. Okay, let's see here. For me, I ate tater tots today without dropping it. It's Rayquaza, I'll fight for it. Let's see here. That makes me feel worse because you were able to have tater tots, but I couldn't. I don't have the money to buy cards, but I wish I could. Well, yeah. I've got adult money, which is dangerous. Nobody should ever give me adult money. I do bad things with them. Like buy Pokemon cards and start a YouTube channel. I do have the fat Snorlax. Hey, Amoongus reopened his TCG sales online. Daniel Games, what's up? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? How are you tonight? Double. Yeah, I fixed my issues. Like buy a Karen wig. Yeah, that's right. Give me adult money and I buy Karen wigs. That's my life. Because it has love and positivity, you will more eventually. I should be starting at Amazon on the 3rd, so in order to not work there very long, I'm definitely wanting to get other things rolling. Nice. I literally buy thousands of dollars worth of Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon cards. I have a problem for sure. I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! For a hot second, I was the 23rd ranked player on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Mobile app. And then right before the first ever World Championships, I lost in the final tournament just a couple minutes before midnight. And I dropped to 26th and I missed the cut. I had a really good deck in Duel Links. I was better at Yu-Gi-Oh! I think than I am at Pokemon. I was way more... Oh, excuse me. Oh. I was way more into Yu-Gi-Oh! Than Pokemon when I was a kid, though. Turn your hobby into a hustle. Look at those words of wisdom. I'm going to start writing my Twitch link on every envelope I send out selling TCG. I love that. That's fantastic. Spider in the bed, let me bring it outside. That's kind of cool that you're not going to just kill it. Just getting restarted, so I'm mostly posting bulk stuff as singles right now. Here's my favorite Pokemon in card form. I would kill to have the shiny Greninja from Hidden Fates, but Hidden Fates are unbelievably expensive, and I really, really don't want to buy a single card. Also, I do hustle a little bit. I made about $1,300 last month on eBay, but I immediately spent it. Sell lemonade for money. I think I'm going to quit my job and start a lemonade stand. Yo, what's up, James? Just got off work? Awesome, dude. Yo, it's a chill night. Amoongus and James, anybody want to chill in Discord? Anybody just chilling to chill? You guys want to have some chats with the masses? Ooh, there's a 6 IV here. My best 5 hatch ever. You know how you always have 5 eggs going. I did hatch 3. I hatched 3 6 IVs at once. Not shiny, but that was kind of cool. I pay attention to when I get the 6 IVs. Alright, I'm gonna hop in the Discord. Ooh, I forgot to tell everybody. I did restart. I went back to my Reddit page. I opened up my Reddit again. That is something. Hey, what's up? Everybody, just let me know if you can't hear Amoongus. They are reprinting Hidden Fates.
Wait, what?
They are? What do you mean?
Why would they do that? I said a couple streams ago, I've been sitting back on some bulk sets, like, you know, the ones that were in Walmart that had the GXs in them that weren't from Hidden Fates, like Charizard, namely.
Like, what do you mean? Like
So,
the Rainbow Charizard?
No. It was a Hidden Fates, sealed product, but I only seen it at Walmart. I don't think I seen it at other retailers around me. And I had 3 of them, if I'm not mistaken: Charizard GX, Raichu GX, and Gyarados GX. But all of those GXs were printed in a prior set. They weren't printed in Hidden Fates. And all of the packs contained within, I think there was 4 packs, and all of the packs are Hidden Fates, but you get a GX as well.
Interesting.
And I got 2 of those that I just bought. They were
when it was Christmas.
Yeah, exactly. They were on the Christmas low at Walmart, and I'm like, well, these will get more expensive. I'm just gonna sit on them.
Yeah, I went and bought a ton. I really wish I had a movable camera, so I could, because in this closet behind me is all of my Pokemon tins, and oh my gosh, you guys.
Yeah, that's another thing about buying in bulk, is that I started wondering what I'm doing with all these, I call them fat pack boxes from Magic, but all these, what are they called? Elite Trainer boxes. They just take up space.
I wanted to make sure I could hear you really good. I turned him up a little bit. You guys should be able to hear him pretty clear. I just checked it, and I think it sounds fine. And if you got headphones in, you'll definitely be able to hear both of us. Yeah, I bought a ton of the tins because those were like less than $20. They were like $15 at Target for Black Friday or whatever the day after Christmas is called.
Right.
People will buy empty Elite trainer boxes. That's literally what my wall is over here. Here. Like, that's all this is just an empty Elite trainer box. And I did this because I did want to make my channel about opening Pokemon cards. I just haven't been. Honestly, COVID is the reason, because I worked right next to a card shop. And so I used to just go to the card shop on my lunch. And I ended up buying a lot of Pokemon cards because I worked right next to there. But ever since COVID, I've been working from home. So I don't head over there for lunch. I don't like drive to my work for lunch. Why would I do that? And so I really haven't been buying Pokemon cards. I haven't been like going out and like I used to run errands on my lunch over to like Target or something. I'd go buy some Pokemon cards while I was there. So I was like, hey, I'm picking this up anyway. Might as well buy some Pokemon cards. So I always had some videos. I'm still gonna do. I want to do, once I get back into posting like some regular TCG content. I definitely want to post, do some videos with all of my code card giveaways, because I have a ton of code cards. You collect and actually play Magic too? Is the chat dead or is something? Amoongus, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Maybe just nobody's saying anything.
I used to play a ton of Magic. It was very, very competitive about it. I had to get off that. It was a bad money thing. That was like what taught me the lessons that I know about Pokemon cards, and not like overbuy, or if I'm going to buy a bunch of Pokemon cards, find a way to make money off of it.
Well, it's just weird to see the chat not move for a hot second there. Also, James, you feel free to relax on over, to Starbucks, get yourself that refresher, and then come chill with us. If you want to hop in the call, feel free. Otherwise, if you want to just kick back, relax, if you're just enjoying the stream, it's fine too. James and I did some prep work today for my PWD matchup tomorrow.
Right on.
Yeah, I'm sorry I had to like hop off the Discord call earlier, like right as you had to go, but James said goodbye.
I think I left before you did.
Yeah, James said goodbye for you. So I was like, all right, cool. I know you said you were hanging out with your mom. It's cool.
Yeah.
I'm feeling pretty good. We only ran like 4 or 5 matches. Well, probably a few more than that, but I won every single one.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna reopen my prep notebook right now, because I don't think I am feeling good yet. I don't want to be feeling like how I was last week.
I've never sent a card in to be graded, bad luck. I should do that with one of the Rayquazas, honestly. Probably the one that I have in a case or in a sleeve.
Those things cost money anyway, so it's like, if you had the ones you told us about a couple of days ago from your childhood, maybe worth the investment, but it's an investment to get them graded.
It costs
money.
money?
It's not something I do just because I was curious.
Maybe I'll talk too much and then stop. I think the chat is dead. I really more so say y'all talk a lot on Discord, but
I lost
no.
a really rare set of sports memorabilia when I was a kid.
It's a shame.
Yeah.
Doesn't it just feel bad as an adult looking back?
Oh, yeah. Wait till you hear this story. I was a kid, middle school, and I'm from the Cleveland area of Ohio. I moved to Tennessee when I was 15. So when I was in middle school, there's this kid from the area He was in high school, but he was a phenomenal athlete. Played the game of basketball, and he was drafted into the NBA by the Cleveland Cavaliers, which was really cool because he was from the Cleveland area. I think you probably know who I'm talking about.
No way.
His name was LeBron James.
No way.
And when he was drafted, my grandmother bought me and my uncle, who I just seen my uncle for he still lives in Ohio, but I seen him this year and he asked me about this set of cards. She bought us this sealed upper deck box, smaller, flatter than a elite trainer box. It was supposed to be a set of 32 cards of LeBron James from his rookie year, with a chance for one of them to be autographed. And I lost it in a childhood move. It was kind of more my parents' fault than my own, but yeah.
It's always the parents. Oh,
I mean,
that's
honestly,
that's
really
worth
is.
more than any Pokemon card.
Probably. I mean, he's not even retired yet.
Oh my god, that's a big one.
That was definitely something valuable.
Sorry to hear about your loss. Hey, Temple, what's up? Don't worry about it. I'm super late as well because we had some technical difficulties that were killing us earlier. Yeah, that's a bummer. I mean, that kind of trumps my... losing my entire first-gen set.
I don't know, man. That Charizard, if you had been that kid that had the pristine Charizard that did everything right, put it right from the booster to the binder, and took great care of your binder, and could have been graded very high. If that Charizard could have been graded high, it could beat that. It could beat that set.
I'm just so... It was first edition, and I pulled it myself. What the...
Charizards have sold for 6 figures, haven't they? Or was that 5? No, that's magic. Charizards have only sold for like 5 figures.
Yeah.
But they easily sell.
I think an entire first-gen set with first editions sold for like $300,000 or something in Pokemon.
That's amazing. But yeah, I think Charizards are easy 5-figure runs in a high grade. Like I think even like a 9 would get you 10. And I'm pretty sure like anything over a 9.5 would get you like closer to 15 or 20. So that's hard to beat. That's hard to beat.
I was
the potential for that.
I was really proud of that, and like I didn't realize like that it was worth money. No kid really does. You're just like, I have a Charizard. But it's oh well. What can you do at this point? It's gone. And it's funny because I think I've said it before. When I graduated my senior year of high school, when you graduate high school, you have your your graduation party. People come and give you money, and they're like, "Oh, good luck in college." Right?
Mm-hmm.
So one of my best friends, like a family member, he was like a brother to me. He showed up. He couldn't stay long, and he was like, "Hey, can you go inside? I want to give you my present." I'm like, sure. But it's like my party. I'm supposed to be out there hosting. And so we walk inside, and he's like, "Oh, well, I just wanted to give you this. Like, I know you don't play anymore, but I know it was the only one you were missing." And he handed me a holographic Venusaur, original first-gen Venusaur, not first edition, but
one of my favorite cards. That was one of my favorite cards back in the day.
And it completed my set. And so it was the final card I needed to complete the set, and I was like, a senior year in high school, 18 years old. Grad party was done. I got a bunch of money for college, and it's like the thing I was most excited about was pulling out my old binder and putting that last card in.
That's so magic.
And then who knows? I mean, who knows how soon after that my dad threw it away. Oh, my dad. He is a funny guy. I love him. I have a great relationship with my dad. I was like annoyed that he had thrown all that stuff away. Like he always wanted me to be into other stuff instead of Pokemon cards and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Looked at the price of my Dragon-made Yu-Gi-Oh deck. If I sold at singles, minimum I'll get 340, max I'll get 519.
Yeah, that's about how my Magic the Gathering deck was when I sold out of the game. I believe I got like $300 and something off of it, which was like at resale at the card shop price. So it was probably worth over $5.
I got into Yu-Gi-Oh right at the start, so I had a ton of like original stuff.
That's the only time I liked Yu-Gi-Oh really.
Yeah, same.
Although I did enjoy some Duel Links. Not like you did, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was nifty.
I'll admit, I was a little drunk. I was out with a buddy at a bar, and I was telling him I was being a little cocky. I was like, I'm good. I'm really good. I was showing him, like, I'd link up and beat somebody really quick with my deck, and I was like, there's a few pieces. Like, if I got these couple of cards, I know I'd be like set. You knew how you had to buy things on Duel Links. Like, you had to buy them by the pack and then the booster box, and you could empty out the booster box. So I was a little drunk, and I definitely spent $100 at once. Bought out a booster box on a. Oh my god, I was so mad at myself the next day. But I did get to finish my deck, and honestly I did start winning a heck of a lot more after I had my deck finished. And World Championships qualifiers were like less than a month after that night when I spent the $100.
Yeah, no, that game was really fun. I liked how I liked the way that they compacted Yu-Gi-Oh in that game.
Oh, it was a really fun game. I had a very good time with Duel Links. I remember I was sitting in my mom and dad's lake cabin and playing my qualifier, and I literally, like, I saw myself drop a couple of slots, and I was like, oh my god, I have to hop back in, because I got up to 23rd, and you needed to be top 25 to qualify. And so I got in, I got to 23rd, and it was like 11-ish, 30 something, and I was like, I gotta keep an eye on it, and I was holding it okay at 23, and then like 10 minutes or so before midnight they updated and I fell to 26th, and I was dueling just left and right trying to get my record in, and I kind of kept losing a few, and I just barely missed out on that cut.
Whenever I played Magic very competitively, I would do a lot of small, I call them dailies. Like, if I went to like the like Tri-City area, I could go to a mall like basically any day of the week and play a small local daily tournament. And I actually had a group of people who we would all go together and pool in the money we would win off of those small daily tournaments to keep top tier decks for everybody.
Yeah. And
I would do that a lot. So like I said, I was pretty dang good at MTG. I would grind. And it's a real life grind. It's not a video game grind. You gotta actually go places.
There was I only ever won one real life tournament, and it was just a local card shop.
Oh, you get a lot of experience, and I know the heartbreak. There's nothing worse, and I've tried to explain this to people that sometimes they don't understand it. There's nothing worse than the feeling of placing second and placing ninth, which is right like after the cut. It would have been like placing 26th in a tournament.
Yeah.
Nothing. It's a unique like look in the mirror at yourself, because obviously, like, take second for example. Obviously, you did great, but you still, I know what you're thinking. I know. You still hung a big old L on yourself.
Ashley, my wife, she was rooting for me because Worlds were in London, And if I won, I mean, my airfare was covered, and then we got a hotel room for free. And so Worlds were in London. She was like super excited. She was like, because she was, you know, let's be honest, she was mad when she found out I spent $100. Oh man, I just gave away an egg. Stupid Patrice. That's the stupidest thing built into this game. Why would you not want the egg?
Late night stream. Is that the definition of a stream where we cuss? 'Cause I don't cuss that much.
This isn't a late night stream yet.
Yeah.
But so she was like mad that I spent like the $100, and then she found out like I was like moving up in the rankings and everything, and then it was like getting legit, and then I creeped into the top 25, and she was like, okay, she's like, well, that's fine. She's like, let's go to London.
Yeah, I mean,
it didn't get held in London. Something happened that they had to move it from London, and it moved over to, I think, it was either like Tokyo or something for the first ever Worlds.
interesting. That would have been really cool too, though.
I still would have been super happy. Let's hear bad luck. What's LGS?
Local game store.
Oh. I mean, it depends.
In the card world,
You could DM me. You could DM me bad luck. I mean, I don't know if I'm selling like Charizard and stuff, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with the Charizard yet. I'm really more of a collector kind of person. Let's see here. Temple, you found your black-white hardcover guidebook. That's kind of cool. Finally got the shiny Baneri. I know, I saw your message in the Discord. I set the fire on it. Mungus is talking to the stream. You know what that means. Late night stream. I haven't found shiny Grookey yet. Tiflosion. We're gonna get it tonight. I don't know what my count is either. I have to go out to Pokemon Home and count all my Grookeys. See if in that tin I would... Oh yeah, that tin for sure. All of those are for sale. I'm gonna sell all those to the local shop anyway, and just... All I do is I do it on trade. So I give him all the cards. He gives me a bunch of new stuff to open. I did tell him that I was a streamer. Like, thinking I was like, maybe I can develop a rapport with this guy. He was the owner of the card shop. He's like, yeah, I get a dozen of you a week. I'm like, okay. Bunch of people just come in and ask him for free stuff to open on their channel.
Really?
Yeah. He gets tons of sports memorabilia people who come in and they're like, oh, I'll open stuff on my channel if you want us to provide it. And I'll plug your place and stuff and free advertising. And then he asks people, how many do you have? And at the time when I was talking to him about this, I only had like 300.
Right.
And I told him, and he's like, yeah. He's like, you understand why? And I'm like, yeah, it's okay. Just at school? You're at school, Tiflosion? Watching the stream?
You should just ask them to cut the tax off for you.
I don't know if you can do... Can you do that?
It's a 10% discount.
Huh. I will, I'm gonna try every time I go in. I'm gonna tell him how my channel's doing. I'm gonna keep it in his mind. Just be like, yeah, if you ever want to slide me something. You know, as long as you're, like, kind of joking about it with a little bit, like, if it ends up turning serious, I'm not mad about it. Oh, you don't have a Pokemon bank account. I was like, are you asking Andre, I was like, I thought you were asking people to, like, buy your valuable mons from your in-game. Oh, boy. I just realized my guidebook was limited edition. That's pretty sweet, Temple. I have a couple of guidebooks. I have a Sun and Moon, and now do I have the Sword and Shield one? Yeah, I do have the Sword. No, wait. Yeah, I do. I do have the Sword and Shield one. I was gonna say,
buying guidebooks when I started knowing more than them, you know?
They have locations.
They do have item locations.
And that's literally why I buy it. because the start of games are very rough. When you try to Google something, when you try to find something, like when I was trying to finish all my TMs. I should just whip what out during the streams? My guidebook? Oh wait, I've got something funny here. Wait, where is it? Wait, where did it go? Here it is. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get to the. Let's go ahead and get over to that daycare on Route 5. Let me just figure out where that is. Oh, here we go. It's located. Here we got Route 5 right here along the North Wild area. Let's see here. We've got number 22 and 21. We've got, what are these? We've got Giant's Cap and Dusty Bowl. Oh, you know, I don't. That's hilarious. The daycare's not even on this map. Funny.
I used to have one in Gen 6 that had like a little. It was like it looked like a periodic table of elements, but it was every Pokemon in Gens 1 through 6. It was like a 2 poster size poster.
Mine's not limited edition in cool like Temples, but I mean it's kind of fun. I'll say this: I didn't use it during my playthrough because the thing I don't like about it is it shows you all of the Pokemon that you're gonna like go up against, and I don't like that. It's like, no, I wanted that to be a surprise. But
yeah,
like this back of it is very nice, telling you like where you get all of your clothing and everything, and TMs was the big one.
That's another thing I don't like about getting the guides anymore. I used to get every one, but now whenever a new generation of Pokemon comes out, I'm kind of excited to see them all for the first time.
Wait, did I switch?
So it's like, I don't want to see them in the guide. I want to see them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And,
I tried.
even the ones, like returning, I want to be like, oh, they put that here early in the game. I get to catch one of those.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Did you stay spoiler free leading up to Sword and Shield?
Not entirely.
Yeah.
Especially like I caved pretty hard the night like before. Looked up the decks.
I mean, I'll be honest. I was like catching some things here and there. You know, it was hard to avoid social medias. But I'll be like, honest. When I started the game, I took 3 hours to get my first shiny. I got a shiny Squirtle in the first patch of grass that you can get into.
Wow.
It only took me 3 hours, which I look back now, and that is unbelievable.
Yeah, I thought you were saying on accident.
No, I was intentionally. I was just doing random encounters, so I just run into them and run into them and run. We didn't know what battle method was. We didn't know what the shiny hunting methods were. We knew there was something that had to do with encounters. There was that table, the 10, 15, 20, 25, 50, 75, 100, 200. There was that thing. And I mean, when I got in there and I ran into a Squirtle, I had seen Wooloo. There's some spoilers that were really hard to avoid.
Yeah. Like the starters. I've definitely seen the starters. I love to stop.
Of course. So I definitely knew about Wooloo, but I saw a Squirtle, and I was like, what is that thing? And I was like hunting for a while, so I kind of had it like picked out in my head what I kind of was hoping to get. And I wanted to get a Grookey. I thought it would have been really cool to start my story off with a Corviknight, but I ended up getting Squirtle, and I saw that, and I was like thinking to myself, I was like, that's the only one in this patch of grass I don't want.
I feel that.
So who do I get? This is a very important question. Okay, what is it? I can't wait. Let's hear it, Typhlosion. What do you got? Is there a taco stand on the map? Is there someone hiding under your desk? No. Not that I can see. Why? There's kitties. Yep. Just like what Izzy says, there's kitties. I got some cats.
Yeah, I'm looking at my PWG prep again. Kind of giving it my second look. I might just have to go with the old reliable.
Yeah, I still have the dining room chair for a couple of days. Hopefully only a couple more days. My new gaming chair did ship, so should be here soon, hopefully. Where's the Rosie? The Rosakins is right here. She's in her bed underneath my desk. Someone was under my desk and did a funny dance. What? I could rock the yoga ball. The yoga ball's right next to me. I'm back. I'll be back in a few, so BRB. All right, no problem, Temple. I like that everybody knows my cat's names now. Hi, Barry. Oh, sorry. Hi, Bori. It was crazy. I actually have no idea what you're talking about, Tiflosion. Will we ever get a setup tour? I feel like my setup's not that impressive. I've sent a picture into the Discord a couple of different times. Honestly, I'm in the middle of getting a new gaming PC. I'm either getting one custom built, which I've been discussing with this guy about that setup. But then, well, that's what I was doing. And then a buddy of mine messaged me that a friend of his was getting rid of his gaming setup that he made like a year and a half ago. So it's less than 2 years old, and he said it was really nice. And I said, well, I'll take a look at it, you know. And he said, I think I can get you like a kind of a deal on it. So I'm waiting to hear on the specs and the details of that setup. And then once I get that new PC and that new setup, and honestly my streams and my content, I hope, are going to be just next level. You need a poster next to your door? You mean right here? Well, okay, so this was drawn for me by a friend of mine's. It was his daughter. And I kind of wanted to like keep this free and put like Pokemon art up if I ever got it sent to me. Like if Barry ever ended up sending me some art.
Don't give us your address, Mac. We'll send you Pokemon fan art.
I'll
draw you something, Mac.
I have waited a couple of times to, or not, I haven't waited a couple of times. There have been a couple of times that my wife and we've chatted about getting me a P.O. box so I could put it out in the world and be like,
smart. That would be smarter.
I'm not giving my address. I'll give you my address. You can come visit, but you and Damon can come hang out. But sorry, guys, I can't give you my address online.
You're probably just not responsible to do that.
Well, it's like I told Arts the other day. I said, don't doubt me when it comes to flying out to random cities to meet new strangers, because I'm going to do it.
Well, they're not really strangers, but you shouldn't post the information where they're like even semi-public access, because the person you intended to send it to may not be the only person that accesses it.
Yeah. Can't wait till Mac hits 1,000. Me too. I can't wait for that as well. I need to, there's a bunch of stuff I want to do, and like I'll be completely transparent here. There's some hesitation to like the level of commitment that I see from this, from streaming and from being a content creator. Because I do have a career, and that career is very good to me. So it is hard to like really put in the absolute dedication, move up to the next PC rig, get the There's a buddy of mine, like, technically, I could hire a person to actually work for me and, like, do some of my editing and things like that, and that would be next level stuff. It's like, I could take all of those steps, but I am a little hesitant. I'm a little worried. My current sub, I shut it off because it keeps flickering. I need to figure it out. 488 still. Oh, it changed. 488 still. Who do I work for? I work for a bank. I have never said which bank on live, but I work for a bank. You want to help make banner art? So there's a friend of mine, Barry. You know, he went to college. He went to university for a graphic arts design degree, and honestly, he pursued it, and that's his job field. That's what he does. He's gotten into a very great company, and I'm lucky enough that he helps me out every now and then. He designed my logo. He designed my banner art. He designs some thumbnails here and there. He did some... What else has he done? He's done some other work on some other things. He did my Twitter logo banner. Hey, Jigglypuff, what's up? 2 + 2 = 4? I thought it was 3.6 million. I wanted to see if Amoongus would laugh at that one.
I'm kind of zoned into making my draft prep team again.
Jigglypuff just came into the stream and said 2 + 2 = 4.
Yeah.
So I said 3.6 million. Do you get it?
Yes.
Okay. You build and repair power lines? That sounds dangerous.
Yes.
I've got a cushy desk job. I sit around and tell people what to do. I've progressed fairly well within my company, and I've gotten myself into a position that's really tough to walk away from, because if content creation were to continue to grow to a serious level, because there would be a point where I would possibly have to ask myself, like, should I leave my career? And that's really tough. Really, really tough, you guys. Because I don't have just myself to think about. If I was, like, on my own, possibly. I don't know how to trade on Aura, so you can help me. You just connect and you go to the... What? There's like a literal, like, trade spot. All my cats are doing stuff. Oh my gosh. Deflosion got timed out. So I sent my friend request. I sent him a friend request because they clapped me. Are you prepping for your matchup, Amoongus?
Yeah.
I don't remember your matchup. Who are you going to... Oh, you're Ryan. That's right. It was tough. We were prepping for that, weren't we?
Yeah, he's got that Lapras Rotom Heat Scizor core to his team that it does have some weaknesses to it. Like, I can spam rock moves against it, and Stealth Rocks is really good in this matchup. But I just think my approach wasn't right. I think, honestly, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna base my team off of old reliable Shell Smash Blastoise.
Yeah? Oh, switching it up, huh?
I was trying to switch it up by doing what I was doing, But I think I'm gonna just go back to the old.
Hey, what's up, Judah? Welcome to the stream, bro.
Quite literally in Blastoise's case.
Yeah, let's see here. Did I do anything crazy this week? I mean, so I am thinking about bringing one specific Pokemon that is kind of weird. But I am bringing Hatchram, I think. I'm debating it. Hatchram and another Pokemon are definitely kind of up in the air for me on who I want to. I've got a solid 4 that I know I'm bringing, but the last 2, not 100% on yet.
You almost could even say 5 for me, but probably more like 4.
What's up, ST Gaming?
It's just he doesn't have a lot of setup potential, but
Ryan or Squid?
Ryan.
Yeah.
But he does have the ability to take away mine. And I mean, I could just go to another option, but if you look at those 3 top picks of his, Lapras, Rotom, Heat, and Scizor, they are all quite good against my main means of winning games in this league, which is my Blastoise.
And there's Cheese. What's up? Welcome. Still looking for that shiny Appleton, huh? So if you're not ST Gaming, who are you? I'm Andre. Oh, did you switch over to a different account? I'm sorry, I'm moving.
I was just saying, I can always move down to the next threat on my team. I could run Swords Dance on my Aegislash.
Yeah, Aegislash is definitely going to be a tough one to deal with.
Would be huge either way. That's kind of where I hesitate to set up with it, because it's just like he does have 140 attack. It can just hit you.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Well, and the tough part about Aegislash is it's so versatile. It can bounce back and forth between special and physical. It can be ran both it's probably one of the better performing mixed attackers.
Oh yeah.
If you wanted to run both special and physical.
What I love about Aegislash, honestly, when Gen 6 first came out and I first seen Honedge and then seen how it like evolves through its evolution line, I thought it was the coolest. It instantly climbed to one of my favorite Pokemon, because I've always loved Ghosts and swords are cool, you know. I like the whole samurai thing, even though he's not really that type of sword. He's more of a Western style. But
yeah, when I came back to Pokemon Aegislash, same thing. Moved up quickly to some of my favorites.
Before Gen 6 even came out, I was like, that is a really cool looking and flavor and design for a Pokemon. And then when I seen how great, because he's the ultimate tool to outplay an opponent. I don't think I can think of any Pokemon, even like Pyukumuku and Shuckle and some of the really tricky Pokemon, Smeargle, who's not in the game, but I can't think of a single Pokemon that you can outmaneuver your opponent in more ways with.
Yeah, Aegislash is a really tough, menacing Pokemon, and the battles that happen where Aegislash is dealt with easily are battles where it's misplayed, where it comes in and takes the wrong hit, or somebody predicts it and they get somebody hitting it with a Dynamax Flare or something like that. Those are just misplays. But if you're straight in on an Aegislash, I mean, man, is it just tough to beat.
I think that's kind of what I was saying. I was trying not to say it in a way about myself, But a highly skilled player with the Aegis Slash is just like unfair. That's why it's always getting banned, because it's one of those things where it's like maybe it didn't just get nerfed and now it's a lot more fair. But when it had 150 in the base stats, it was one of those things where it's like maybe people like me at the time when it first came out in Gen 6, it wasn't very competitive. Maybe not everybody can see the issue with Aegis Slash and see, they think it might be OU material. But when you have it in the hands of the most skilled players, period, it's just, no.
Yeah.
With 150 base stats, you can switch from attack and defense. No.
Well, isn't it 130 now? It got nerfed down, isn't it 130?
It's 140.
140?
Yeah. But you can't, it used to be 150, but, and it didn't get banned. Whereas it always would get banned. Even if they tried to suspect test it, they would try their best to give Aegis Slash a chance. But when you put it in the hands of the very best players in the world, it's out of hand. It's very difficult to defeat if you have a highly skilled player.
Yeah. I get so focused on listening to you.
Up in that category. I'm just saying that, like, in the instances when I can outplay my draft opponents, this Pokemon is wins. Pure win. He's unbeatable.
It is strong. It is very, very strong. You got a tough opponent. I really I think a lot of people really want you to win this one. I think Ryan's a phenomenal battler, and I respect his battling skills.
Hey, this can be said about Ryan. This is an undisputed fact. He has never lost a match in the PWD.
He has not. He has not. But yeah, I definitely want to see. I want to see him go down to see how he responds. How he responds to a loss.
I've been in multiple draft leagues with Ryan, and he's not unbeatable. I've seen him tank some draft leagues before.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I think. Yeah, I think you were the one that said that last season too.
Right.
Because we were all wondering like when he was going to lose.
When you get more experience from things like that, so like it's less likely to happen in the future. But he knows what it feels like. He's been there. He's struggled.
Oh, I wish they would bring every Pokemon into Sword and Shield and make every single Pokemon shiny hunting available. Like, give me a special Magearna event in-game where I can go shiny hunt Magearna. I want to, like, legit hunt everything.
I don't know why they take that away. Like, why you can't legit hunt the legendary dogs, the cover legendaries. Like, why not anymore? Why not?
I don't know. It's dumb. Why did they take away... This is the biggest one. Why did they take away the starters?
That one really doesn't make sense.
Like, why did you... I get it, you kind of always lock up the legendaries, but why did you shiny lock the starters? I am so mad. I wasn't even looking forward to soft reset hunts on the Switch, but I'm just saying, like, why would you take that away? Yeah, I know, I'm mad about it too, Lissers. She's like, let me come sit on your lap. You seem upset and heated. I love you. Yeah, Ryan's gonna be tough. I got some good prep work in. Tested out some things. I wanted to look at different ways to deal with Quagsire. Different ways to deal with Gengar. It's looking good. Ditto. And James, I hope you are watching because I hope you know I love you. Obviously, Squid and James are going to battle very differently. So it'll be interesting to see how Squid plays the team versus James. James is a lot more play what's in front of you kind of I think Squid Battle's a little bit more predictive. I'm literally watching your stream while doing homework. Awesome, Judah. Appreciate it. I hope that I help your homework do well. My cat she'd be happy. Right, listeners? She's paying attention to something. Let's see here. Mark my words, in the DLC, I'm going to host a high IV shiny Rayquaza den in Crown Tundra. I mean, that's great. But I don't even need a Rayquaza because I have one that I hunted myself legitimately. And, like, that's another thing. If they bring back legendaries and the only way to attain one is via a raid, can you really say that there is no longer a way to shiny hunt legendaries? That would be sad. I would be really sad with that.
Lock them all, would they? That wouldn't sit right.
Well, everybody would say, because you got it from a raid. Everybody, the big discussion in shiny hunting world is whether or not raid shinies are real shinies. I say they are. Now, if you look at it from the perspective of where I sit, you might have somebody look at me saying, okay, you have somebody else hunting the den, and then you go and you get the free raid shiny. Which is true. Yes. Still a shiny, it's still legit.
Absolutely. See, I think that this is where some shiny hunters, and we've had this conversation almost every single time I've been on your stream, but where they don't get it on the gen Pokemon and the not legit methods of doing things is they have to understand. Well, for one, they have to understand that they kind of like to go on these witch hunts where they're just like looking for somebody to hate on.
Well, you know where, like, I'll offer this, being a hardcore shiny hunter, I'll offer this real quick, because I can explain exactly what you just said. All it is, the witch hunt is to find somebody to blame. It's to find someone to blame for having an easier way of doing what they do. I spent, let's see here.
Y'all aren't trying to do it easier.
I spent a month shiny hunting Aerodactyl in Gen 7. It took me 6,700 something resets. And it was off and on throughout the entire month, okay? And you could just go gen yourself an Aerodactyl, and when we get into a battle, that took you no time at all.
In Gen 6, I love the Aerodactyl.
So it's like, I get that they're going on a witch hunt to be like mad at people who have just bypassed all of the extensive work.
Okay, but then the second thing I was going to say, and I've said before, that, you're not one of these people either.
No.
But some shiny hunters that are big old haters, first of all, that's my big number one problem with them. I should say that before I say this, is that really my big problem with them is, why are you hating on people? Like, come on, just be positive. Like, don't be mean. Like, let people do what they want to do.
Yeah. I mean, before
that's
admit,
number one thing. But
before
the number two thing is, you got to realize the shiny hunters that go on these, what I call witch hunts, you got to realize the value in what you're doing is
zero.
in yourself, is enjoying that moment when you get the shiny. I don't get that. I'm not trying to get that. Like, it's the feeling of searching a long, long time and then finally getting what you're looking for, that y'all are looking for. That's why y'all do it the hard way on purpose.
This shiny Grookey is for my PWD league. I want to have multiple sets of Rillaboom that I can run. And I don't want to... If I have multiple, then I don't have to waste so many resources and keep burning mints and burning vitamins and money and everything.
You maxed out your game hours before anybody that I know. Because you enjoy looking for shinies.
Yep.
The legit way, the hard way.
When was our marathon? What month was that? It was June when Crown Tundra, or not Crown, Isle of Armor dropped. So it was June. I had a maxed out play counter in May. So about 7 months into the game, working a full-time job, I hit a maxed out. I maxed out my play counter real fast.
You like the shiny hunt? It's fun.
Bad Luck said you must really like Verlisify, Among Us.
Oh, I love them.
You should check if any of them have Pokerus. I should check if any of them have any of who have Pokerus. I've got Pokerus all over my game.
Verlisify is the exact type of person I'm talking about, though. Like, I honestly cannot say that I've never enjoyed some of his content. He has had some battles on there where I've learned some sets, and he plays singles and stuff like that.
Art says Verlisify is a different man.
But he's just such a hater. Like, why do you have to hate on people? You could just not do that.
He's a content creator.
I get it. That's how he creates his hype.
Here's my opinion on Verlisify, you guys.
I don't like him.
This is my opinion on Verlisify, okay? He doesn't probably, you guys said it, Art said it, I don't think he believes half of the things he says. It's probably because he doesn't. Hey, what's up, Zyguard? It's probably because he doesn't. He's doing it straight just for the views. Because right here, right now, he's successful. He has us talking about him.
Yeah, I get that. And so, like, I just, like, that's where I said, like I said, I can't say I've never enjoyed anything that he puts out, and I'm sitting here talking about, I'm aware of his content, I don't subscribe and stuff like that, but that's the only reason I don't is because he has this other part where he's just a super big hater on everybody to get views. Well, not everybody, but he goes on witch hunts for sure. Like the Animal Crossing thing, that's just totally unnecessary.
I haven't seen a Verlisify video in a long time. I'll admit, when I got into YouTube, well, not like this, I mean, like when I started watching YouTube for Pokemon, and I found Verlisify, and some of his videos were helpful. He had some like how-tos and things, and like some regular old Pokemon content aside from his like hot take stuff. But right. I mean, to a novice Pokemon player, to somebody who doesn't know anything, Verlisify didn't seem bad at the start.
I just don't like that. I mean, first of all, I've told you the story before of me like kind of getting into the Pokemon community through the Jenning community. I played on Showdown, and I just hit up a group of people, a Facebook group, and was like, all right, I know y'all are creating these Pokemon somehow. Can I get something to battle with y'all with? Basically, to summarize the story. So, like, I was like introduced to the competitive community through the Jenning community. They've always been my people.
Yeah.
And also, before that even was Pokemon Showdown, where you can just click and make your thing and make your team, make each Pokemon exactly the way you want it to optimize your battle strategy. And that's as I've said before, that's my hard work, where you like to shiny hunt, and that you enjoy that. I enjoy sitting here and getting real quiet for a good 10-15 minutes because I'm trying to figure out exactly how I want my team to synergize. That's what I enjoy.
Yeah, so, I have found a new passion for competitive battling, and I enjoy it too, but I've never felt like the same level of desire to like spend hours upon hours. This PWD season here is probably the most like I'm most dedicated I am to prepping, because I want to just deliver as good of content as I can, because I don't think I drafted the best team, but I think I'm still like a very high-end battler. I think I can beat anyone in the league, and I think it's going to take work for me this time to actually have to like prep and put in that work. What got me into competitive? What got me into competitive? I don't know, really. Wanting to use my shinies, I guess, more so, back in Gen 7. I did start... Oh, you know what? I know what got me into competitive. It was watching A Drive's Draft League battles. I really enjoyed watching the battle content, and I thought that I could do that. And then I started watching more. Believe it or not, I actually started in VGC, you guys. Gen 7, I played VGC nonstop, and then I found my passion for singles. It was like, this is so much better. So A Drive is what got me into competitive, because I saw another shiny hunter, and one that I used to look up to, as a person who could really do a lot of smart battling with legitimate shinies, which also gave me that desire to want to use 100% legit shinies as my own competitive battling. So everything you see, I wanted to try and abide by that too. VGC is king. It's nothing like singles. Singles are where it's at.
I mean, to be totally non-biased, I'm a singles battler. That's just what I enjoy. But VGC is some, like what I truly enjoy about Pokemon Battle is like the high level of thought and stuff like that. VGC has all of that. I really wouldn't say. Maybe this gen I would say VGC is better because of the timer. I mean, that's a fair argument. But overall, I would say that they're both very, like, what a lot of adults don't understand about Pokemon is it is a very enriching and mind-using game.
Oh, it's deep. I've tried. One of my friends who made fun of me for liking Pokemon, him and I were hanging out at his house, and like we were drinking, having a good time, and we were playing cribbage. He taught me how to play cribbage, and I was doing things, and I was picking up on the game very quickly, and he was making comments. He was like, and then I beat him one time, and I was like making different moves and doing different things, and he was like, "Oh, you're picking up on like strategy," and I'm like, "Well, I'm a strategy game player. Like, I play Pokemon. Like, I'm like, I don't think you know." And he was like, "All right." He's like, "I'm never gonna ask you this again. Tell me about Pokemon." We spent like 2 hours talking about Pokemon, and I was like showing him like draft battles and stuff and things recorded on my channel, and I was like, "See, what I'm doing here is this," and I'm like, "I'm this many turns ahead and doing this and XYZ," and we were talking about it. He's like, cliche. He was like, I had no idea. And I was like, yeah, I mean, this is in depth. I mean, this is not a child's game. As much as people want to say it is, this is so not a child's game. The strategy guy picked the game with RNG. I mean, RNG is a part of it, but it should be a small portion. I think California is right. I'm pretty sure I killed its dog or its cat or something. I must have ran over their pet, maybe stole their wife. I don't know. Rosie? That's Lissers. Where's Rosie at? Boons? So, I mean, we had a really cool conversation, like getting to tell him, like, hey, this is what I did, and this is how I play Pokemon, and this is like what we do. And he made fun of the shiny hunting part. He's like, that seems dumb.
Well, I mean, it's very tedious. If you don't like it, then it's not for everybody, Am
I gonna drop an F-bomb again? You never know when it could happen. Hey, slips happen. I feel pretty good that I made it like 7 months of streams and not a single F-bomb. I feel pretty good about that one. I'll be honest with you guys, I've said it before. I swear like no other outside of streams. So what made me go PG, I have no idea. But yeah, he made fun of the shiny hunting part. He's like, that doesn't make any sense. Because I was telling him that there's people that can just gen stuff in and stuff. And he's like, why don't you just do that?
Because you're just playing for the strategy game element. That's what makes sense. That is what makes sense. He was probably looking at the game more like me. Like, why wouldn't I gen?
Yeah. Well, he knows my work style too, because my work style is that I'm all about efficiency. Like I want to have the most efficient process and everything in place, and like everything's
It is the most efficient process.
Yeah. And he was like, "Why don't you do that?" And I was like, "Well, I have the most efficient process of shiny hunting."
But yeah, you enjoy it. And so it brings me back to my original point: is why they shouldn't go on these witch hunts. And why they shouldn't be haters is because they don't get it. They're doing it for their own enjoyment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I enjoy the shiny hunt. I love the reaction.
Let's take both of our shinies, gen or non-gen, down to your work. How much are they worth? Same amount, huh? It's not so about the worth. It's about enjoying it.
Yeah. Should I say a bad word? You want me to say a bad word? Let me think about a bad word. What's a bad word I can say? Would you be mad at Game Freak if they added an item that lets you turn a Pokemon shiny if you catch 2,500 of them? It's only one-time use per 2,500 catches. You can also hatch and revive them from fossils. If there was an item to turn a Pokemon into a shiny, that sounds dumb to me. I know that we're doing things to like make stuff super easy, but like everything they've done has been really good for making competitive Pokemon available. I don't know why they would I don't think you should make shiny Pokemon that readily available to people. I know 2,500?
The people that enjoy shiny hunting enjoy putting their time into it. So.
I mean, you could technically call that a shiny hunting method because you'd be catching 2,500 Pokemon, whereas you could just Masuda method, and technically, I would say you're 9 times out of 10, you're gonna get your shiny before 2,500.
Well, I mean, I'm sure you've been in a situation that the item would be for where you have a perfect like specimen of a Pokemon and it's not shiny, it's not the one that you want, quote unquote.
Yeah, I guess maybe.
You know, I'm sure you probably had shiny hunts where it's like, all right, I got my shiny and it's going to be a great competitive Pokemon. It would be slightly better if it would have been this egg.
Yes, you know, obviously, you know, just going back to hidden ability hunts.
Right.
But now we're going to have hidden ability capsules, so...
Wait, we will?
Yeah, they're coming in the Crown Tundra.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm. Moist. Here we go. Moist. There you go, that's a bad word. And to answer your question, Double, if Froakie comes back in the Crown Tundra, if we get Greninja back, yes. I will, whatever I do, whatever the first thing is, if Froakie is 100% back in the Crown Tundra, I will shiny hunt that, and that'll be the first thing I do. That'll be the first thing I do when Crown Tundra drops. I don't even know if I'll play storyline first. I might just straight up go for that one. Why do I come back to that, Mac? Why? Typhlosion asked me to say a bad word. I want to hunt Fennekin if it comes back. Greninja is my absolute... I miss Greninja so much. I love that Pokemon. I love the animations of it, the look of it. The shiny is the best shiny ever created.
I mean, not to be a party pooper, though, but is the Dex released or not?
I think somebody said, like, they leaked or data leaked or whatever.
Yeah.
Wasn't it in it?
It's been a while since I looked, but I mean...
Oh, let me look. Hold on.
I'm going as well.
I don't see it. I don't see any starters in here. Oh, wait, there's Blaziken and Swampert and Trico, or Sceptile.
Yeah, I remember that.
No, Greninja's not in here.
I don't remember Greninja.
Holding out hope, I guess. Holding out hope that they don't continue to screw me
main
over.
focus being legendaries.
Yeah.
Hey, my boy Helix coming back.
I will say that if the second DLC drops and we 100% do not have Greninja back, I will call this game a less impressive game than Sun and Moon. This game will automatically fall in my rankings to below Sun and Moon. Right now, as it stands, I would say this is the best game ever made. What?
I said I do love a lot of things they brought in, raids, you know, a lot of like the wild area.
I know.
I will say that Sword and Shield is a strong entry, but man, I mean, I know everybody has mixed feelings about Galar decks.
There's a lot of conversation and a lot of controversy surrounding national decks for Galar, but them not doing it is probably one of the stupidest things that I've ever heard of. Makes no sense. Your first console game, and you limit the amount of Pokemon. Terrible. Absolutely horrible move. And whatever conversation people, or whatever argument people can create, it's null and void. It's null and void because it just makes no sense. Nothing is logical as to why this is a good move.
No, I can't tell you that it's better overall in any way. I only can say that from my perspective, competitive has been interesting as it's, you know, more Pokemon have been released and things have developed like that.
But I've addressed that.
You can limit as much as you want to limit. So like
they could put the rules in place to keep certain Pokemon out.
Yeah, you can still put the I get it. It's not better, but you can still put the Pokemon in the game.
Yeah, you know, there's no what benefit do you? It's this, there's several of these here that fall under what I'm about to say. But what benefit do you get by limiting my experience in the game? As a company, what benefit are you receiving? You know, and the same thing, the next thing that comes to my mind is the battle timer. You can set the timer to do whatever you want during the World Championships. Why would you impact my free play?
Yep.
Why?
The only logical reason on the timer that I can think of is server control. Because otherwise, there's no good reason that you shouldn't have options.
It's pretty good. It's a pretty good one. Let's see here. I'll also be pulling my Hoenn starters into Sword and Shield. I just want Mega Evolutions back. I dislike Gigantamax. I really don't think Mega Evolution... I'm okay with them removing past mechanics to centrally focus on the new mechanic for the game. But, for example, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, Sun Moon, they brought in Z moves. It was a new mechanic, but then they were also still able to incorporate Mega Evolution. And it's because it was built upon the held item. I get the understanding where Dynamaxers still have a held item. So it's like, okay, maybe it was too complicated to throw in a Z move and throw in this. And then you could maybe say that Z moves didn't make it because, well, they were a part of Alolan lore. It was really just power from Alola. And same with Dynamax. Dynamax wouldn't ever be in any other region because it's a Galar-specific event. But Mega Evolution is a strange one to not say, but you could just say when a Pokemon Dynamaxes, they're unable to Mega Evolve. Because, I mean, you could write in any kind of thing. I mean, it's so simple to write in the anime reasonings behind it. You could say, like, the power is too great to both Dynamax and Mega Evolve. Because in the anime, all you ever hear about is how much of a toll Mega Evolution takes on both the trainer and the Pokemon. And now in the new Journeys anime, they've said the same thing for Dynamax and Gigantamax. It takes this massive toll on not just the trainer, or not just the Pokemon, but the trainer as well. So it's like, for me, so much of it just feels like Game Freak was extremely lazy. Like, you were super lazy. Thank God you gave me a Curry Dex. Because, man, I've used the heck out of that. But like, you know, and if you did magically get Z crystals in here, Fish King said it. Imagine Dynamaxing and using a Z crystal. When you're Dynamaxed, when you're Gigantamaxed, choice items don't work. Just do the same thing with a Z crystal. It didn't work. It didn't work. You know, and it's just disappointing because there was supposed to be so much potential for this generation, and if we seriously make it through the second DLC and there's no announcement for anything coming up at that point, then it is extremely disappointing to see that we still have to continue to wait to get some of our favorite Pokemon back. I'll say it hurts. It hurts big time not being able to use Greninja at all in this new amazing game style, and where I can toss it up on the TV and enjoy a big screen experience with my game.
Right.
For no reason at all. Because there's so many easy logical answers for the stuff, for the quote-unquote difficult things about Pokemon. Cook a curry in Sword and Shield. Chance that a Mon will show up to eat the curry. Yeah, keep those Mons have a shiny chance. That sounds like an excessive hunt. That's a big one. You feel like curry is a knockoff Giving Beans? I loved Giving Beans. I loved Pokepalago and Festival Plaza. I thought those were fantastic additions, and people hated them.
I miss kicking the soccer balls.
Kicking the soccer balls?
The EV train?
Oh. I was like, where is that in Ultra Sun? You mean like the old,
Yeah.
What was that called? VR Trainer?
Super Train or something like that?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a shame. What I liked about Palago was I maxed out like everything. I had like almost every single berry at 999 legitimately. I had every berry or every bean maxed out. I had as many beans as you possibly could. It was like, I think it was 1,365 of the plain and the striped beans, and then 255 of the rainbow beans. I had everything. I don't know why people dislike Festival Plaza. I thought, first off, it increased your daily lotto chances. I love that. I had several 5-star lotto boxes or lotto booths, so I got to do like 5 lottos per day, and I would get like 3 to 4 PP up per day. I got a few different Master Balls. I mean, I had just everything in that game. You know, and again, I also had 1,785 of the planes. Oh my god, you know what's 1,365? That's the odds on shinies with a shiny Charm and Galar. I had everything maxed out, you know, and I had the entire Palago maxed. I had people, I would send my expeditions down the cave every day. I had tons and tons and tons of bottle caps. I had a whole process. Every time I got a new shiny, I would train it. I SOS EV trained on everything. I never used vitamins because SOS always gave me the chance of getting a shiny. I would take my Pokemon through the ribbons. Every Pokemon had a best friend ribbon because I'd give them rainbow beans. 3 rainbow beans and we're best friends. I'd give them best friends, an effort ribbon. I'd take them through the championship. They'd get a champion ribbon. I'd take them through the battle tree to face Red, and we take down Red, so they got a Battle Tree Champion ribbon or whatever it was, and then they had 5 ribbons, I think. Can't remember what the 5th one was. No, I put in work in Ultra Sun. Well, just Ultra Sun. Ultra Moon, I barely played the playthrough just so I could get to the... That was just so I could get to the wormholes and hunt all the specific legendaries for that one. Three rainbow beans and we're best friends. That's it. You give them 3 heart-shaped rainbow beans and then you're besties. They'd come over, make bestie necklaces. Patrice, where's my shiny? Yeah?
No doubt. It's going to be very important to get hazards up, keep them up. Granted, his removal, unless he runs it on Rotom Heat, is not good. Well, Scizor. That Scizor is a big problem.
Jacking, hacking. I'm upset that I didn't play in the tournament that got you the free shiny Tapu Lele. It's the only shiny Lele or shiny Tapu I don't have is Lele. I was so freaking pumped to get Tapu Bulu. I don't know. I like him so much. I like Tapu Bulu so much. I'll be excited to get him back.
Yeah, all the Tapus are great. Bulu and Coco are the best.
What's my favorite Gen 8 Mon? Inteleon. I have a shiny Tapu Lele in home. Is it legitimate? Can you confirm its legitimacy? Like, that's the thing. Like, I really want one, and I would accept one in trade because the OT isn't my name anyway. But I really, really want to know, like, did you get it? Tapu shinies are sick. They are really cool. Finny looks really dope when she goes into her protective shell. Flapple is my favorite Gen 8 Mon. Shocker. What do you think of, hey, Braid On? What do you think of Shade going through his week 1 and not bringing Flapple? It's probably why he lost, isn't it? Double, DM me. Black shinies are the best looking ones. They truly are. They really, really are. Obviously, my favorite... I've always said I have 2 favorites, right? I have a favorite non-legendary and a favorite legendary. My favorite is Greninja. Absolutely amazing shiny. And my favorite legendary shiny is Rayquaza, another black shiny. So, Groudon and Kyogre's Primals shiny look so good.
Yeah, the shiny Rayquaza was my favorite shiny forever and ever. That's another reason why I love that Pokemon Conquest game, is that it kind of features shiny Rayquaza. The main villain has one.
There was that Pokemon movie where there was like different variants of legendaries. Remember that one?
I don't.
Ash got a mega shiny Rayquaza in that movie. That was like the legendary that was helping him, along with the Latios and Latias megas. And it was basically all the legendaries like battling each other. It was freaking epic. So that was really cool to see Mega Rayquaza in a movie, shiny, of course. All right, Typhlosion. Have a good one because of dumb teachers. Later, Typhlosion. Good luck in school. Oh, you know what I learned the other day as I was thinking about your prep, Among Us?
What's that?
Did you know that the supersized Gorgeist has a different cry?
No.
It does. So when you come across a supersized Pumpkaboo in the grass, it would actually be a different cry.
Yeah, that's interesting.
All the Reggie. Oh yeah, we're gonna get some new Reggies. The Reggie Alecki and Reggie Draco.
Yep, all the Reggies.
I actually really enjoyed using. I used Registeel and Regice very successfully. Registeel was very bulky and a great Pokemon to kind of bring in and dealt with a lot of good stuff. And Regice was a little bit of a glass cannon. I kind of utilized it pretty well in some different matches. I tried to utilize a little bit of everything here and there. Back in Gen 7. Me and the boys at 3 a.m. looking for beans. Love everything about all the Reggie Pokemon. I'm honestly, I'm excited for viewer battles here on the stream, and I'll tell you guys why. When we play Anything Goes, I am 100% telling my partner to bring a Galarian Weezing, and I am bringing Reggie Gigas. No slow start? Are you kidding me? Listeners? I'm all about that. I'm all about that.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Reggie Gigas is kind of a legendary that's kind of been crapped on for a while because of that. And
yeah, I've like to always try to use it because of the fact that people call it a meme a lot and stuff.
if it gets past those 5 turns, it can do work. Let's go, bad luck. We can rock it. We can rock it. The beans thing? You wanted me to read the beans thing? Harry! We talked about you earlier. Hi.
Yeah, I really don't know which way I'm gonna go for my last Pokemon. I know I'm gonna mess with them in this Salazzle set. Did you see that? Did you battle me any again in this matchup?
Yep.
Yeah, I kept getting arcs. It was pretty late at night, but I kept getting arcs in some prep matches with that Salazzle set.
For Ryan's team?
Yeah. You know the one, the little tricky one I got.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, I watched your matchups with James. I was in the
true.
battle. I was in the match. I was watching it. I just wasn't, obviously, the participant. Why do I do that so much? I run around with Grookies. And now I've got eggs probably in all sorts of boxes. Yep. Fantastic. All right, so we're not gonna worry about grabbing eggs from Patrice now. Shoot. Oh gosh. Hi, Boonies. I'm trying to trade for a legit shiny tape. Alright, appreciate it, Double. Hi, boonies. My cat's hilarious. Are you guys talking about me negatively or positively? Positively, of course. Talking about your awesome shiny Pokemon that you got. I don't know, go watch the beginning of my stream and you'll see. Hi. My cats want attention so bad right now. This is my cat. Cats don't care about personal space. Boonies. Boonsies? Boonzilla? Boony Boons? This is my mustache. Hello. Wait, if 2 Galarian Weezing were sent out, would the nullifying gas nullify the other nullifying gas? It's a decent question. Go test it out on Showdown. Oh my gosh. Were you there when I tested that on a Showdown person today, Amoongus? The random... Yeah. And I told them, like, I'm just testing something out.
Oh, yeah?
Were you there for that? With the Ditto?
Yeah, I didn't know you told them that.
Oh, yeah, I just popped in with 2 Pokemon and I said, I'm just testing something. And they were like, good luck, have fun, told me some weird name, or weird word. And then, like, I swapped the Ditto on their swap, and they're like, oh, that was good play. It's like, nope, I'm literally just testing something. Let's see here. Speaking of watching something, did you get to see the battle I sent you? No? My life in the past month has been a hectic mess. I would have to turn on a 3DS, I would have to load up an Ultra Sun, and I'd have to log on to the internet, and I'd have to watch a battle video. What came so second nature before just seems so foreign to me now. How far into the stream? I don't know. First half hour. How long have we been live? We're coming up on 2 hours. Hey, boonies. I love that, boonies.
What?
Oh, I was just saying I love my cat.
Oh.
Shiny Grookey. Did you guys think I said shiny Grookey? I said non-shiny Grookey. My bad.
It's gonna be kind of awkward for me if you get it while I'm on the call, because I'm gonna be on a slight delay. Your delay that is mine though.
It's only a couple of seconds. It should be only a couple of seconds. What's my delay for you?
Oh, I mean on my screen.
No, I mean like while you're watching or you're on the call with me, what's the delay?
Probably good 5 or 10 seconds. Probably good 5 seconds.
Really? That much, huh? I probably have, yeah, it is actually kind of longer than usual. Probably about 3-4 right now as I watch it from myself.
Oh wait, I need to click the red button. That helps.
That does help.
Yeah, now it's like 3 seconds, like you said.
I feel very bad. Today on Showdown in doubles, I paired Archeops and a Mega Sceptile. Both use Rock Slide. I got so many flinches and so many rage quits. I feel like a Chansey user. Did I see what you named the Miltank? You named it Egg, right? Nothing wrong with some flinch hacks. Nothing wrong with some flinch hacks. I think flinch hacks are hilarious. There was some RNG in my prep matches with James, a little bit. Like, I don't want to... Nothing that I did... I don't think it was, like, monumentous, like, won me the matchup. He got a serious one. One time when we were prepping for my lead-off, he totally had a serious hacks that changed the whole landscape of the game. But I still came back and still won it.
Yeah, me and Arch were playing some last night. We definitely had a lot of really hexy matches that were like bad practice.
Yeah. It's kind of like you don't want it to happen, but it's also good that it does. Like, there was one time where I got a freeze on James today with Ninetales. I got a freeze there, and like right over, he turned one thawed. It's like, oh, okay. I just got frozen last night in a metronome battle, and it lasted 7 turns, so that's cool. Para Confusion Flinch is the way to go.
See, okay, I'll comment on that before I come up with the first thing. See, at that point, that's actually a strategy. That's not hacks.
What?
You making like a really, really high chance of you getting that para confusion.
Yes. That's a legit thing, yeah.
That's a strategy.
People call it scummy because
it's frustrating to lose.
It's frustrating. God, what the? My wife's home and I've done no housework today.
What?
I said my wife's home and I've done no housework today. You know, I just sit down in my office basically from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Like, I sit down here for like 12, 14 hours a day. And, you know, I work. I mean, it's work. I am working during it all, but it's obviously not too time consuming to walk upstairs, toss some clothes in a washer, and start a load of laundry.
Right.
But yet, I still don't.
It'd be like that sometimes.
You know, it gets to the point where I'm just like, okay, now I really have to do it. Like, I need some clean clothes. What?
I'm a single guy, so it pretty much there's nobody else gonna do. If I want to wear my stuff, I need to wash it. I really won't have nothing to wear.
You spent 45 minutes cleaning a pot with burnt pasta in it. My sister burned it so bad that the pasta burn was on the bottom of the pan. I had to scrape it off. Okay. Laundry shuriken. I don't know why we beef with Egg, to be honest. Double just throws shots at him and I hold him in place so they don't miss. Me arguing with a vegan that I don't want to argue with. Listen, I don't want any beef, and quite frankly, neither do you. Jeez. Oh, Double.
It's kind of funny though.
Yeah.
Good one. I also would work on art.
Why?
Because he doesn't eat meat.
I think he does. He's just very, very limited. Isn't it?
He doesn't eat beef.
Beef. Okay. But he eats like chicken and seafood and stuff. Oh, I don't think he's like vegan. My girlfriend does all the cleaning. I have tried to help, but I never do it up to her standards, so she just redoes everything anyway. I hope my wife never watches this part of my stream, but my wife and I grew up very differently. When she cleans, I call it picking up. It's like, well, yeah, you didn't clean. You didn't like vacuum, dust, move the furniture around, vacuum under the furniture, wipe down the baseboards, clean the floors. It's not like you...
Yeah, I know what you mean. I very rarely clean my house.
Yes.
I definitely try to. I call it. I keep up a little bit. You know, that's exactly what I say. I keep up a little bit. Do my dishes. Pick up the stuff that's around. Maybe sweep the floor. I don't have carpet. Sweep the floor. Maybe run the Swiffer around. But we ain't moving furniture.
Hey.
Everything down. Cleaning. We ain't cleaning.
Yeah. Hey, Auxiliary, how's it going? How you doing? Long time. Well, she knows I say that all the time. We have a very big difference in definition between picking up and cleaning. Like I'm not actually like a very dirty person. Like I don't make a lot of dishes, mostly because I don't I don't cook. So, but
I mean neither really.
I can get a dish in the dishwasher, and all this other stuff, but it's just funny. There's little quirks. I can't complain because she does a lot, and I try to help out. I try to not be a complete pile of garbage.
Well, like I said, I'm solo, so whatever I do or don't do, I gotta live with.
Find out the winners for the art competition. Oh, you're sick? Oh, I hope you feel better, Ox. Let's see here. I'm not a very dirty person, hence why you're still a virgin in your 20s. I'm married. So...
Yeah, I don't know if you know what happens when you get married.
You can deduce that information on your own there. Get the floof balls. Let's get the floof balls. Oh no, my floof balls ran away because somebody came home. Confirm Mac is a virgin. Oh boy. So shiny Grookey, huh? Yeah. 2 plus 2 is 3.6 million. Braden said put 2 and 2 together. I need a shiny Pokemon to show up like right now. So close to 500. I know, we're doing well. We're on that grind. Yeah, we're out here. We're pushing it.
Does a little no, it
yes,
does now.
It does. Yes.
It does?
Yep, I used it for shiny hunting in Gen 7.
I love the Alolan Executor. It's such a improvement on the design.
A fellow person who does not spell. Yeah, I know. I love Alolan Executor. Well, you saw the whole thing like that. It's the actual original design, right?
Oh, is it?
Oh, you never saw that?
No, I've never seen that.
Oh yeah, like super early releases of Pokemon in Japan had all of the drawings of a Alolan Executor. And then at release, it actually came out with the Kanto Executor. And they scrapped the original idea for Executor.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so there's like super old like ads and stuff for Pokemon, like promoting that Pokemon were going to come out. And it has Alolan Executor all over it. Well, obviously it would have just been Executor, but yeah, it was kind of fun.
I didn't know that. I do love that design though, and very cool and unique typing, why the heck not have a grass dragon type before Flapple, of course.
Yeah, I think he was great. In a Trick Room team, Alolan Executor was amazing. One of my best VGC plays ever was I got the Trick Room up. Was it Trick Room up? Or maybe I didn't. Maybe it was the end of Trick Room. But I predicted out that my opponent wouldn't attack the Alolan Executor. I went for Protect with my partner Pokemon. They doubled into my partner. They had a Xerneas out there. Was the only other Pokemon I remember because I remember I was killing a Xerneas. And I used Explosion on Executor, and I rocked everything. I do VGC now? No, I don't. I used to. People were asking how I got into competitive, and the thing is that I actually started in VGC back in Gen 7 before I found out how much better singles were. So I have some highlight plays from back in the day. Somebody's Barry, can you spell out Braden's name, please? Brudagon, an evolution of Drudagon. He'll bro out with you. Bredenian in Grenmo. Yes. Fantastic. That's it. It's Bredenion. Well, now it's Bredenion. It's Y-O-N. Bredenion. Instead of Bredenian. Oxy, wasn't it you that, like, hated Dracovish? I added a Dracovish to my collection, finally. Didn't even take that long. I found out that the fossil hunts are the best hunts. They are the greatest hunts in this game. So simple. F Dracovish. I mean, I've only used it once, and I had a choice scarf on it at that point.
I mean, it is really easy to counter, though.
It is super easy. It didn't even do that much work.
And the Toad. I love using the Toad, so why not bring the Toad and stop the Dracovish?
Mm-hmm.
Because never, I mean, I like hyper offense, so I definitely ran it plenty of times, but it was never really my cup of tea.
I had Galvantula, Sticky Webs lead, and then I still had a Choice Scarf Dracovish in the bag.
Yeah, I mean, right, like, I love the web team, so, I've definitely played Dracovish before, but...
I used it just last night for the first time ever, and I think, I mean, Galvantula was going off before Dracovish ever went off. I got 3 Thunder Paras in a row, and then the team was just wrecked after that. I mean, couldn't do anything. So, Dracovish just tore through them once Galvantula went down. What's up, Barry? Yeah, heckin' fricker. I don't want to listen to that Galvantula. Galvantula has been a really clutch Pokemon ever since I added it into my collection. I've done a lot of things with Galvantula.
I think Galvantula is the original web setter for me. But I think I like Rabombi just a tiny bit more because pink shinies are usually really cool. It is a great shiny. It's got a better shiny than Galvantula, you gotta admit.
Oh, for sure. Rabombi shiny is way better than Galvantula's. Galvantula, you can hardly really tell the difference. It's just that his blue gets a little dark.
Araquanid is another great web setter with a great shiny. It
Ooh.
definitely gives Rubambia a run for its money and shiny coolness, but I do like the pink shinies.
Well, a fast web setter is fantastic. And that's why Rubambi and Galvantula probably outpace Vikavolt and Galvantula, or Araquanid.
Araquanid's really reliable, though.
Oh, super. It's super bulky. Clutch water absorbability. Nightbot legit just wanted him to go away. Does the tall tree with eggs get harvest? Yes, it does, Barry. If you did not hear us talking about Executor, yes. Alolan Executor gets harvest. I used it as a shiny hunter in Gen 7, so it gets trick, skill swap, harvest. So perfect for shiny hunting.
So, I'm not a hardcore shiny hunter, so what's the harvest for?
So, back when SOS method was a thing, you could use a harvest Pokemon with a Lepa Berry. You give them a Lepa Berry, you get them in front of the Pokemon, you skill swap them, give them the harvest ability, then you trick them a Lepa Berry, and they now have the harvest berry and a Lepa, so they'll never PP struggle to death.
Right.
And then you send out your false swiper, and you can false swipe them down to 1, and you can truck the ball that you want to put them in as much as you can, which is why all of my Pokemon from Gen 7, 99% of them are in luxury balls. There is still a possibility it gets bestow. Whatever, same thing. And like Trevenant was also... Trevenant's probably the premier harvest user for shiny hunters. That's probably the one I see the most. But I'll tell you, it helped out in the legendary hunts where the catch rates were so low.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yep. I also used to use a Pyukamuku as well. I had 3 Pokemon on my shiny hunting team: Alolan Executor, Pyukamuku, and a shiny Absol. And the Pyukamuku would come to soak ghost types so that I could false swipe them. Absol ran Thief so that I could steal items away. And that way you can still trick the Lepa Berry on. And then I also had Thunderwave as well, because I personally believe that Para was the best form. A lot of shiny hunters go for Sleep, which is too... You have to do it too many times. Para rolls your chances to keep them from utilizing moves, lowers the catch rate, and performs, I think, personally better than Sleep. Zygarde said shiny feeling for some reason. I use Mr. Tree for shiny hunting. Mr. Tree has served me well. Nice.
Yeah, and that's, that's what's really, in my opinion, because I've done some shiny hunts. I'm just not a hardcore shiny hunter. I've never done like the legend hunts and stuff like that. So I've never been in that critical of a circumstance to need that. But I've done Masuda method, ran into some random ones, especially in Pokemon Insurgence somehow.
Yo, what's up, Delta Rayquaza? We got the Dracovish.
Is like I would enjoy that, like I said, I like shiny Rayquaza. Maybe go hunt one just to do all that. Trick a Lepa Berry, change its ability.
Hi.
That would be fun.
Hi. Thanks. Yeah, it was. I enjoyed the shiny hunting from past gens. I think that the shiny hunting from Gen 8 is probably the worst shiny hunting that we've gotten. I can't, for the life of me, this is the biggest one, and I can't emphasize this enough. I cannot understand how they added chain fishing but then removed the shiny factor from it. It's like, hey, you can go ahead and hunt for a brilliant aura Pokemon. Wait, they can't be hidden ability, but you know what? We'll toss you 3 IVs and maybe an egg move. Delta, I do, you know, shiny hunting's kind of my number one thing. I like to battle and stuff, but shiny hunting's my forte. You know, I feel like I do have good luck, which is where the shiny shuriken moniker comes in. And we get lucky sometimes. We definitely do. I can't get a Johto started. I don't know. Yeah, 746 wasn't bad at all. I was just chilling, smashing the A button. It was a great hunt. It was a great hunt. Anybody know when Slush Rush for R? I don't know when. Actually, Moongus, do you? That's funny. Said your full name. I meant to say. I was actually just saying actually. But do you know when the hidden abilities for the fossils come out?
I don't know if that'll be like with the next DLC. I was thinking, you know, I'm surprised they weren't released with Zarude, but I really don't know. I don't think it's been confirmed though.
Huntstone Journer, huh? I already have one, but we're hunting Grookey right now because I need a second Grookey for my draft league. Hey, Tiflosion, you're back. Never mind, I thought he didn't. Worst thing to shiny hunt is Feebas. By the way, for me. Oh. Stone Journer would be a fun one to see hatch. That'd be kind of fun, not gonna lie. I was thinking about doing the Sharpedo hunt. I was thinking about doing that eventually. Sitting in the water, letting them attack me.
Oh, that would be a fun stream.
You can't get it, you're on shield.
But fun nonetheless.
For sure.
Chat action.
That'd be just like one of those nights to just chill because, and I wonder if I could probably just rig up a rubber band and have it point up to go to the run, and then I could just click A, smash A button. This phone is gonna shatter in my face, and I don't know, I'm gonna die when it does. Well, don't die, Harry. For 3 multi-battles, I've tried using Stone Journer, but either my Switch has died or somebody disconnected. It's never meant to be, California. You can do Sharpedo, it's pretty easy. Yeah. Listeners, I get some flex tape. I just use a rubber band. Man, rubber bands back in the old 3DS days. They come to you, spam A. Yep. Oh man, some of those soft reset hunts, I'll tell you, back in the day for legendaries and the wormholes, that was something. I wasted my Alpha Sapphire and my Omega Ruby because I used all of the wormhole encounters to build my living Pokedex, and I didn't shiny hunt them back then. That was before I was a shiny hunter. Barry! Oh my god, Barry, you so have to... What is he? How can you hate soft resetting? No, soft resetting is the best form of shiny hunting. Oh my god, Masuda is garbage compared to soft resets. If you have shiny charm, soft resets are 100% the best way to go. Oh my gosh. So, you guys, I came across my Reddit today. If anybody wants to go check out my Reddit, you guys gotta check this. It was like walking down memory lane.
And see, that's exactly why you don't gen Pokemon.
The memories. if anybody wants to check that out, you guys should check out that. That is prior to, is that when? I think it was maybe when Sword and Shield dropped, but that is my Reddit, and that has like all of these Pokemon hunts that I did. Most of them have like the shiny counter, all of it. Can hairbands be a substitute? Maybe. Probably not, though. Smash Hunter. I like Masuda method. I think it's like a game of chance, but would like to try to shiny hunt any legendary, like Regirock and Crown Tundra, if they aren't shiny locked. My concern with that one, Smash Hunter, is that they're going to be raid encounter only. So I worry that it's not really something you can hunt unless you are going to qualify the Den exploit as a valid form of shiny hunting. I worry that we're not going to be able to shiny hunt legendaries.
Oh man, it's gonna suck that it's gonna be a different style of battle. Most likely, it's already. Especially if we get one chance to throw a Pokeball. Oh bless.
Time to get some hacked Master Balls. The Reggies seem to be encountered normally in the ruins. Well, I really do hope that that we get some abilities to do some soft reset hunts, because there really isn't any soft resets hunts in this game. I mean, you can do soft resets on static encounter Pokemon like the Evolutions over on Lake of Rage or wherever that is, or Island of Garrett, whatever it is, I don't know. Just to show off a shiny Cyndaquil I've been dying for months that he got in less than 1,000 resets. I love you, Mac, but I freaking hate you sometimes. Yeah, shiny Cyndaquil in Heart Gold, Soul Silver was definitely one of my most impressive hunts. It only took me a cuff, like, I don't remember what it was, less than 500 soft resets across 3 days, and I got to start playing the game. It was pretty lucky. I'm gonna hatch these two, and then I'm gonna go out to home and move my Pokemon over. They said that one of the Reggies will be shiny locked, but don't know which one. That's so dumb. Gosh, that's so dumb. Oh my god. What'd you find, Barry? They said Regidrake is only the head of what was gonna be a full dragon. I wonder what it would have looked like.
Regidrake looks like Charizard.
Yeah, it looks like Charizard's head. Yeah, rubber bands are great if you want to shiny hunt in Gen 7 on the Game Boy Advance, or Game Boy Advance, 3DS. I did manage to soft reset at full odds without Shiny Charm, Shiny Nihilego, and soft reset with Shiny Charm, Shiny Guzzlord back in 2017, a month apart from each other. Nice, nice. I actually sat down. My first soft reset hunt was Guzzlord. And I sat down because I didn't really know what I was doing. And I was like, well, let's just see how this goes. And I thought, like, it would be really quick. I thought, like, because I had Shiny Charm, I was like, all right, let's do this. And my first soft reset hunt only took 2 hours.
Well, that's encouraging.
Yeah, that's what got me hooked. Okay, little tutorial here for Barry. Let me see if I can do this here. All right, Barry, here you go. Ready? There's I'm just gonna take the rubber band. This one's a thick one. And sometimes you have to like double them up if they're not registering, but so here you go. That's how you do it, right there. And the thing is that it's pressing down. You can see it's pressing down on the R button, or the L button, left button. So you do that, and then you do it over on the other side too. So you'll have 2 rubber bands. And then there's one thing you can do now. You can actually like tape a dime into your joystick, and so it keeps pushing your joystick up. I never found that I needed to do that. Sometimes I did. I used a toothpick, actually. I would just shove a toothpick in there, and that usually worked. A lot of people will tape a dime in there, and it'll push the joystick up so that you're continuously walking into the encounter, so that literally all you have to do is sit there and press the start button. You take a look at the Pokemon, press the start button. Take a look at the Pokemon, press the start button. Take a look at the Pokemon, press the start button. I would always have a hunt going on this 3DS while I SOS hunted on this 3DS. So this was always my soft reset 3DS, and then this was where I was playing my game. But sometimes if I thought the hunt was going to go quick, because I have like shiny feelings, I would just push the directional pad myself. Otherwise, that's it. And that's how you soft reset, easy hunt for Pokemon on 3DS for legendaries and stuff. Let's see. My longest Masuda method hunt by far was Shiny Larvesta, which took me 6 days and 1,219 eggs, and that was the third shiny Pokemon I bred for this month. That's not, that's a lot. Shiny Larvesta egg hunts with Shiny Charm. Gotta go. I'll see you guys next stream. Later, Harry. Let's see here. My longest Masuda hunt definitely was Froakie. It was between Froakie and Fennekin, because each of them were like multiple thousands of eggs. You only need a shiny Volcanion and you have every shiny mythical. I don't have the Volcanion, otherwise I'd hook you up and get you finished up. May thou bestow upon me a glorious shiny look. What are you hunting? Soft reset. Here's my thing, you guys. When we talk about like shiny hunts and stuff, like this is my thing. This is my jam. Shiny hunting. Mungus can tell you all about competitive battling in depths that I probably never could. But shiny hunting, this is my realm. Soft resets are the easiest hunts because they are the least attention requiring hunts. I would always be watching TV or doing something else every time I was hunting. And to double up on it, to get 2 3DSs going, to do an SOS hunt and a soft reset hunt, it required so very little attention. Especially if you know what every shiny looks like, you could really kind of crush it. The only attention that was really required was when you got into a hunt where it was like something super similar looking. Such as hunting for Munchlax. You kind of have to pay attention to that one. It's not the most differing in color. But yeah. Barry, why would you ask me if you know what I'm going to say? Aerodactyl's a fantastic one. And it is the hardest one to do because it is at full odds. The other 2 shinies I Masuda method were Shiny Palossand, Shiny Licky with Shiny Charm, the former in 110, the same day I started, and the later 260 days, the day after I started. Nice. Well then, I think you should go hunt an Ultra Beast. You should do Xurkitree. Do Xurkitree since you're playing Gen 7. Put a Synchronizer at the front of your party. By the way, don't forget to put a Synchronizer at the front of the party. Do a Synchronizer for a timid nature Xurkitree. Go for timid. Absolutely, you have to go for timid. Modest doesn't work. You need to be fast. Because you... What?
Rising voltage Xurkitree. That'd be cool.
That'd be so dope. Oh my god. Because man, oh man. Oh, I love Z Hypnosis Xurkitree so much. That was so much fun to use.
That aspect of it you won't have anymore. But...
I know. I don't know how good Xurkitree will be without the ability to get that that speed boost. We are going to get that back. I will have my shiny Xurkitree back. I do have 3 of them. First one came out jolly. Second one came out impish. And the third one finally came out timid.
Well, you can mint the other 2.
Yep, I could. Definitely. The shinies I was talking about, besides the shiny Nihilego and shiny Guzzlord, were obtained Pokemon Sword, though I did try to get shiny Xurkitree, but gave up on it. I had to do, if you guys check out my Reddit, there you'll see that I hunt the same Pokemon repeatedly. Very specifically, one that I saw today that I remembered that I did. I was like, I hunted probably 4 or 5 shiny Lopunny, trying to get a Lopunny with a decent nature so I could build a certain set of Power Up Punch and Last Resort, all to find out that Power Up Punch was an egg move. I think I ended up running, what did I run? I think I ran Drain Punch, which actually worked out pretty well. And then Last Resort still did a ton of damage, but I mean, when I was trying to hunt for Kangaskhan, which is a hunt that did elude me. I never did actually finish that one. I got 4 shiny Cubone before I ended up moving on to a different hunt. Salandit was pretty good on an SOS front. I only got 1 male. The first one came out male, second one got female. I switched over to using a cute charm Pokemon, so I had a higher chance for the female. You want to hunt Suicune? Then do Suicune. I could have tried to shiny hunt legendaries in Ultramoon with the shiny charm, but the time I got it, I got most of the legendaries. Yeah. That was me in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. I did get a lot of Cubone. I'll tell you, one of my funniest ones, Amoonguss, you might kind of laugh at this one. One of the funniest hunts that I ever had, you guys, if you don't know how to hunt for Toxapex in Gen 7, you have to SOS encounter Corsola. You have to find a Corsola. You have to get into an SOS battle, and it'll randomly call in a Mariani. Well, then, to top it off, on it calling in a Mariani, you need that Mariani to be shiny. And it has, I think, only a 10% or 30% chance of calling in a Mariani. And then your percentage of that being shiny is just crazy. So the first time I sat down, it was early morning. I'm thinking it's 8 in the morning, okay, you guys? It's a beautiful, sunny Saturday morning. And I'm in my house, dedicating my day to a shiny hunt. I'm like, we're doing this. We're going to sit down. I'm going to get myself a Mariani. And I kid you not, in less than 1 hour, I got a shiny hidden ability Mariani regenerator. It was the first. I didn't even get a shiny Corsola called in. I got the first shiny that was called in was shiny Mariani with hidden ability. Later, Double. That is one of my most proud shiny hunting moments ever. That was just... So then, I did want Corsola, so I did go back and hunt Corsola as well. I got my Corsola. But then, I don't know who knows what Luminous Moss is, but I developed this... I wanted to try out this competitive set for Palisand. I wanted to give him, because he has water compaction as an ability, I wanted to give him Luminous Moss, which raises your special defense when you're hit by a water move. Now, water compaction would lessen the hit from the water, and it would make me just this tank, was what I was hoping. And I could use Shore Up to predict out getting hit by the water move. Recover it off. I've got all these boosts. Here we go. So I had to go hunt for Luminous Moss. Well, do you know what holds Luminous Moss? Corsola. So I had to go hunt for Corsola. So I brought my Thief Absol. So I started just using Thief left and right. I had an infinite amount of Lepo berries, so every time I ran out of it, I just got it right back. And what's hilarious is I ended up getting 2 shiny Marianne before I ended up getting a luminous moss. No, you can get hidden abilities in the wild. If you are over a certain point in your SOS chain, you can get a hidden ability Pokemon. You have to be a certain amount of way through the chain. I think it's 41 if I remember right. You have to be 41 Pokemon into the chain, I think. But yeah, once you're a certain way through the SOS chain, the Pokemon that show up have a higher chance of being hidden. Or it might just be that they have a chance of having a hidden ability, or it might be a higher chance. But yeah, SOS can get you hidden abilities. This makes me happy just talking about shiny hunting. I feel like a kid on Christmas right now. Do I even have a Grookey or an egg in my party? Probably don't, do I? Nope. I'm just riding around, just talking. I have no eggs. After 30, don't quote me on that. So I got 1 shiny in Sun Moon. Even then, it was from GTS. I put up a Decidueye for trade. I wanted a Porygon Z. First ever shiny. Gotta go enjoy JC next stream. Later, Delta. Have a good one. Special place in my heart for that Porygon. I am happy you're going to start soft resetting, because you're going to find out that it's a fantastic method. For me, like, when I found the Dracovish hunt, oh my god. I don't know why I haven't hunted that sooner. That was such an easy hunt to just sit there. I literally took my Joy-Con off of the Switch, and I was like, I had my Switch like just propped up, and I was just smashing A button, and that's it. Just off I went. It was fantastic. I'm out of water. How's the lab work going?
I was taking a little bit of a break. I wasn't looking at it quite this second, but I think I got 80% of the team probably.
Okay. Yeah, I match up tomorrow at noon with I play Squid, and then tomorrow after my stream at 11 p.m. actually, so an hour after my stream, I actually match up for my first week 1 in the SRL against Coach Aboot. I've got 2 shiny Dreadnoughts, a shiny Pelipper, a shiny Toxel as wild encounters. I've hatched shiny Eevee, shiny Elgium, shiny Dunsparce. So yeah, definitely increased on shinies this gen. Nicely done, California. Or you will get Slowpoke tomorrow. Venom is coming back home one way or another. Oh, you're Nihiligo? I keep riding out here thinking I have like full sets of eggs on, and I don't. I gotta be over by Patrice. There are some hunts, like, I only did 3 Masuda hunts in Gen 7. Well, technically I only did 2. Froakie was actually in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, but it was while I had Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Froakie was my first Masuda, Fennekin was my second, and I hated Masuda. It had gone horribly both times. Like, multiple thousands of eggs. It was terrible. It was just the worst. And so I hated it. And then I really wanted to play with a shiny Charizard. I had never had Charizard. I really wanted to use Mega Charizard. So I sat down, I did all the work to breed correctly. This is when I learned how to breed, to get 5 IVs, to pass abilities, to determine gender, to give chances to genders, do all this stuff, hidden ability, all that kind of stuff. So I did it. I sat down and I bred myself a Jolly 5IV Solar Power Charmander. And I made myself a Charizard. And it... What?
X.
I used it for X. Realized it was probably better for Y because of the solar power.
Well,
it was physical. It was a physical attacking. It had...
it's probably better for X because of the physical. That's what I was going to say.
Let me see here. I can look at it.
I guess it's a matter of opinion.
I haven't even brought it into Gen 8 yet. I did join some random raids, got some shinies like Frostlass and Drifloon, even a shiny G-Max Garbodor. Nice. Let's see here. Charizard. Only 15 of them. Original trainer is Mac. Jolly. That one's Lax. Well, that one's for Pokemon Go. Okay, actually, no, it wasn't Solar Power. It was Blaze with Dragon Dance, Roost, Dragon Claw, and Flare Blitz.
There you go.
And
Roost, I never clicked Roost on Zardex, but I just never click it, so I don't use it. But yeah, there you go.
so, and that only took me 211 eggs to get that shiny Charmander. There's like certain hunts that I like perfectly remember the numbers. I remember where I am. I remember like what I was doing. I was sitting right here at this desk, and I remember it was early morning, and I remember the Game Boy was right here in front of me, not off to the side like usual. And I was watching a VGC tournament.
Yeah, I haven't done a shiny hunt in a long time, honestly. But at the beginning of when Gen 8 came out, I had, I don't know if you'd say 4 or 5, but I had multiple really, really quick Masuda hunts under 100 eggs. I had Dragapult, I had Mimikyu, Sobble. Oh, and the reason why I don't know why to say 4 or 5 is because I had the dual Ponytas, 2 and 12.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's unbeatable. Like, I remember trying to explain that to my mom. I was like, I basically just hit the lottery today.
Let's see here. The last Pokemon that I posted a picture of on my Reddit was when I got my shiny Hakamo-O. And I think it's because I was a little annoyed always trying to take pictures. Because when I was trying to take a picture of the Hakamo-O, my hand like twitched, and I tapped the run button on my the first time I found my shiny Hakamo-O. I found after 8 hours of hunting, and the reclaim took 3 hours. And then, let's see here. I got...
Have you had a lot of shiny fails in your life?
Not a lot, no.
I've only had the one, I'm pretty sure.
Nope, not a lot. Let's see. I think Terrakion was my first fail. Oh my god, listen to this. I found my shiny Terrakion in 37 encounters.
Nice.
And then I KO'd it. I reclaimed it at 718.
Oof.
Shiny Kyogre took 1,351. 209 soft resets for Shiny Mewtwo. Oh, this is so much fun to kind of look back. Oh, this is so fun. Entei, 88 encounters for Shiny Entei. 88 soft resets. You guys, like, you tell me that you don't like soft resets, and I'm looking at this like, oh my god, these were the best. Exactly 600 for modest Shiny Virizion.
I would totally. If I never really played Sun and Moon. I would totally enjoy soft resetting for legendaries. That would be fun. That'd be the most fun way of shiny hunting for me as well.
Oh, it's the best. It is. SOS was fantastic.
Yeah. Plus, you say the odds are good.
Yeah, one in 1,365. But you can do like 200 to 250 soft resets per hour.
Dang.
So you can cruise all the way to odds really quick.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Then you get to battle them and do the little shiny hunters and stuff.
Oh, this was a bad one. 2,481 soft resets on Shiny Celesteela, and my synchronizer failed.
Ooh.
1,600 on synchronizer fail for Latias.
How did it fail?
Gen 7, it was only 50% chance.
Oh.
Hold up. I have a shiny Lileep in Pokemon Go? Here's my big one. Here's the big one. Shiny Aerodactyl. 6,343 soft resets. That was a big one.
That took you how long in real time?
It was on and off hunting for a month. As you scroll through my Reddit, you'll see so many Chansey and Blissey.
Why is that?
Oh, because I got them all the time. Here's my double shiny Mariani from Luminous Moss. Hunting down some Luminous Moss, scored my second shiny Mariani. What's more rare, shiny Mariani or Luminous Moss? My two shinies would say the Moss. That's pretty good. I'm not usually somebody who watches VGC, but I have mad respect for the guy who took Pachirisu. Wow, that was tough. That was tough to figure out what that one was for a second there. So many. Mimikyu was a fun one. Only about 100 SOS calls. Got a decent nature on it too. I think I had. It didn't impact speed or attack, and that was like all I wanted. I was like, as long as it doesn't impact speed or attack, I'll be happy.
Yeah, I think Mimikyu was the longest of my short hunts. It took me like 87 eggs.
And now I have a billion shiny Mimikyus. Ooh, here we go. What's this one? Timid Prankster Thunderous. 440 soft resets. Pheromosa took 1,700.
Are you excited for the genies to come back?
Yeah, I think it'll be fun. Ooh, here's a good one, Amogus. 21 encounters for shiny Sakataka. That was a good one. That was a good... Those hunts, you're always just like, no way. You're just like, you can't believe it. Oh, I was so annoyed.
I got 2 and 12. I tried to explain to my mom. I was like, this is like lottery odds.
This shouldn't happen. Yeah. I was so mad too when I got my shiny Adamant Zekrom to find out that it doesn't learn Home Claws. It was a past gen move from Gen 6 and down.
Oh yeah.
Can I please have some of that luck? Alright, California. I'm officially passing you some shiny luck. Okay? That is for California. Nobody intercept that shiny luck. Cresselia. I didn't put how many encounters I did for Cresselia for some reason. There's a Zapdos. 47 soft resets. Oh, I remember this weekend. I had this ridiculous weekend. Nice quick hunt while EV training. Shiny Dedenne while I was EV training. 50 minutes to get my shiny Registeel. It all kicked off with an Articuno. I got an Articuno after it took me a week. And then all of a sudden, 50 minutes later, I got a shiny Registeel. Went and did some training, got the Dedenne. 100 soft resets for shiny Palkia. I got another shiny the same weekend. It was Regice. And then I went and got Zapdos in 47. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 shiny Legends and a Dedenne in one weekend.
That's a productive weekend.
That was crazy. Look at the thing above Mac's head. Oh. How many fossils did you go through? That's not what I mean. Before soft resetting your game. Oh, I only did Dracozolt before. Dracozolt's the only other shiny fossil that I have from Gen 8. Oh, the fond memories of shiny hunting.
I wonder how you'll bring back fossils in, like, there. I think I've seen that. Is there a data mine thing or something about another fossil person? Maybe there'll be more. Maybe I can.
There's gonna be a research facility in the Crown Tundra. Your whole thing's gonna be based off of being a research assistant. Like you were a protege or whatever of Mustard, you're gonna be a research assistant in the Crown Tundra.
Well, I wonder if I can hunt Ammonite in a similar way that Dracovish.
Ammonite?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be able to soft reset, I'm sure. Unless they shiny lock it.
Just do that hunt over and over and over and over and over again to keep your blessings of Helix in good favor. That's how you shiny hunt.
Okay, you guys. Let's see here. I want to hatch this one more egg, and then we are going to hang it up for the night. So, let's do, you guys should probably know this. There's 9 of us here. Not my biggest ending for the night, but okay. I want to go over to Peekaboo Plays. He's a fellow content creator. He's in the PWD. You guys, Peekaboo is at 996 subscribers. So I want to go over to Peekaboo's live stream right now. And if you guys are not subbed to Peekaboo, drop him a sub and let's get him to 1K tonight. Let's go over and get him to 1K, okay?
We got this. Let's do it.
Let's go get him to 1K right now. He needs 4 subs, you guys. 4 subs. Hashtag Shiny Shuriken Raid. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Sorry if y'all can hear.
All right, you guys. Have a great night. We'll catch you guys tomorrow for some more shiny hunting probably. So have a great night. Later.